It's difficult.
I know. Welcome! I'm Zachary Mosel to the round 5 of the Asian E Endurance Series Season 4 Lite Series. And my co-host considers himself a casual sim racer who works in the day and works at night or too. I think so, right? You work at night too? Yeah, okay. And races in the evening online on weekends as a hobby. Equipped with the sim racing experience since 2011. He has joined plenty of small, large, international and friendly competition. He has competed in top-level sim racing platforms such as R-Factor, Race Room, and Gran Turismo. He represented Philippines in the EWTCC and WTCR. I said it all in one straight line, huh?
Yeah.
In both international and Asia. A legion of races, top 8 finisher, Asian Endurance Series and E-Racing GP Global Edition and Philippine Edition race winner. Oh, tiring, man. A Toyota GR Cup top 3 finisher and endurance racing involvement in the 12 hours and 3 hours category. He's got so much time. So who am I talking about? Let's welcome Mark Voltaire Ullman.
Yes, hello, hi, good afternoon, guys.
Hey, why you all the accolades so long? Huh? I had to feel it all.
Yeah, maybe next time we get smaller and smaller now.
Okay,
They already know me.
Okay, it's fine. It's all right. Okay. All right, man. Well, this is it, man. Round 5. Woo! Wow. I felt like you waited quite long, huh?
Not yet for me because I only have a 3 to 5.
Because you're busy, right? You were on for the 12-hour, 3-hour race, so you didn't know exactly when we called you. But it's okay, it's fine. It's really good.
It's fine.
All right. So we all know that round 4 was actually one of our mystery rounds, right? And it was exciting. And I think, I don't know, it kind of set the pace of the whole round 5 experience. Because looking at round 4, it was so highly competitive. And we were quite sure that, okay, we're going to have a sure win situation. But sorry, round 4 proved us wrong.
No.
And everything went out the window and that was crazy. But anyway, let's take a quick look at the results for Class B, round 4, race 1. Joey Gutierrez had the fastest lap. Okay, in race 1, he came in first, followed by Haris Shami and Bernie Ronquillo and Anthony Munoz. Look at that. I think he putting money on him, Joey, Joey is the one that they were saying. And he came in with the fastest lap of 2 minutes, 11.292 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And that was a good fight for him and Harris.
Yeah, I mean, everybody's thinking, Harris, because Harris, we are familiar, he's been in all our season as well. And
I raced
he
with
came
him as
in,
well.
Yeah, he's quite an aggressive racer, I must say.
Yeah.
So it really gave Joey a run for his money in race 1. All right, let's move on to race number 2. Yeah, we have same thing again, like there's no change, everyone is just as good. So we have Joey again, clocking in 2 minutes, 11.317 seconds for race 2. So looking at it right now, it kind of works out, who are the races to look out for. But like you and I, we know it never changes, and the race always doesn't cease to amaze us because things can happen.
Yeah.
So like you say, we won't jinx it. What we know, the guys have a lot riding for this, and everyone is just hoping to be crowned a Class B champion as well. And also, there's also Class C. Don't forget about that. But I think on overall, the guys from these two classes have shown us that there are no pushovers.
No.
We've seen a lot of potentials for them to upgrade themselves, but it's really, really amazing in that sense. And Joey has everything on his plate right now.
Yeah.
He's just got to continue with his excellent performance.
Correct.
And and he's up for the championship. So I think he's just hoping, but we don't put too much pressure on him now.
No.
Just let him know.
It's only like he just need to be in second or third for this round, but I'm sure he will take that win. A good win for Spa Francorchamps.
Yeah, excellent. All right, let's move on to Class C, shall we? Now, Class C in round 4, race 1, we had Wilson Woon, who came in ahead of Brandon Fernando and Elvin Chung. Of course, Wilson came in with the fastest lap time of 1 minute 11.970 seconds. So, these three guys have been, it's like a ding-donging position.
Battle.
I'm thinking most probably of them taking turns,
They're like talking to each other. Hey, am I going to hit it first?
Maybe this round you go first, right? All right, let's move on to race 2. Now, for race 2, again, we have Wilson Woon coming first, and second, Brandon Fernando, and third, Elvin Chung. Wilson Woon coming in the time of 2 minutes, 12.097 seconds. So, looking at it, We had initial rounds where Elvin was ahead, and now we have like Wilson for round 4. So I'm really looking forward to round 5. And I think these two guys will be going head and head, and I'm just waiting for the dramas to occur.
We want drama.
That's what we are. AES equals to drama. But I think we'll see how the overall result standing is. All right, let's take a quick look right now for Class B. Ahead at the top spot is Joey Gutierrez right now with 106 points, followed by Bernie Ronquillo, who's 77, Anthony Munoz 69, Muhammad Bisbawar 51, Haris Shami 47, Andreas Wolf 39, Muhammad Zikri 23, Fatris Isa 21, Freddie Teo 19, Paul Ryan Lopez 13, and Voltaire Seiko 7.
Mm-hmm.
So looking at it between Joey and Bernie, they're like 29 points apart. So like we said early on, there's a possibility of changes there. Then between Bernie and Anthony Munoz, I mean they're pallies in terms of their team, but they're 8 points apart. So things can change for second and third place. So I'm really looking forward to it. And I don't know, because for this round, I would say most of the drivers are familiar with Spa, but we know that Spa is no easy track. If you don't give it the due respect, things might go a bit awry, and things might not just come out play to the rule. But then again, of course, you have Joey Gutierrez, who's proven and showed us what a capable driver he is. So the pressure's on him, though. Yeah, he knows that if he plays his card right, he's definitely going to win this championship. But he knows that he's very, very competitive companions in the form of Bernie Ronquillo and Anthony Munoz. So I'm also like looking, but don't write some of the drivers off. Look at Haris Shami. He came in for one of the rounds, and right now he's currently sits in 5th position with 47 points. So he definitely wants to push himself up above Muhammad Bisbawar. But then again, this is racing. Anything can happen.
Until don't stop until the
fat
lady sings.
I'll be the one singing loud. Okay, anyway.
So, oh no!
Thank you very much, Owen. Yes. All right. So let's move on to Class C. Now, Class C, we have Elvin Chung with 95 points, followed by Wilson Woon 87 and Brendan Fernando with 63. Now, very good showing of Wilson Woon in round 4. He's kind of closed up the gap between himself and Elvin Chung. So this is really going to the wire, because right now Wilson Woon is 8 points behind Elvin Chung. So there is not much of a margin for errors here, because basically any one of them can win the championship. And of course, you have Brendan Fernando, who's 24 points behind Wilson Woon. You never know how competitive, because this is a combined class. So whether the Class B guys will block them, they will have issues, remains to be seen in the final competition. So we're really looking forward to the guys really giving us a good showing. But we've seen a couple of them, like for example Wilson, giving the Class B boys a run for their money. So like I did mention earlier on, okay, it's just the difference between the classes. But we know that a lot of them are capable. And as they say, that the more you practice, right, the more you get involved, right, you improve your skills, and you some people just will improve by leaps and bounds. And I would say basically learning to work on your strengths and your weaknesses.
Yeah, that's correct. You need more time, more practice.
Okay,
then you get the fruit.
I definitely need more time and practice. But anyway, okay, let's reveal the list of participants for today. All right, okay, for Class B, round 5 entry list, we have Joey Gutierrez, then Bernie Ronquillo, Muhammad Zikri, and Haris Shami Muntasir. So looking at it right now, we know that there's a big fight between Joey and Bernie, and of course Haris to get an opportunity. Now that Muhammad Bisbawar is not there, he has the opportunity to increase his lead, and he did a very good showing in round 4. So he's a guy to look out for in round 5 as well.
And as well as Anthony Munoz. He's not around, so there will be a chance that Bernie Ronquillo will take that second place in the top standing positions. But
I've spoken to Bernie, and knowing him, Bernie is a kind of guy who's really competitive. Yeah, and he's a good friend with Joey. But I did ask them previously in an interview that do they go in? No, is there a kind of respect leader? No, you're the leader of the team. I will give you respect. You go forward, but no such nonsense. They basically come in together as a team, but when they compete, it's rather very individual and personal.
So are we going to see a Hamilton and Rosberg thing?
No, I don't know. Man. Most possibility we might see
or
that.
Senna and
because they promised us to be a lot of drama and excitement. Yeah, and this is the place to be. AES, lots of drama and excitement. But people be thinking, What's the weather like
It's the
today? Dun, dun, dun.
Dung, dung, dung.
Thank you. So, all right. So, as you know that this is the final round, it's no mystery round. Everybody knows where we're going. All right. And of course, when we come back from this short break, we will be talking. Okay. And of course, not forgetting before it slipped my mind. Okay, we forgot about Class C. So embarrassing. Class C. Here we go. Elvin Chung currently, Brendan
suspects.
Fernando, and Wilson Woon. These three guys, whoever it is so exciting. Of course,
Yeah.
we know in the overall standing, Elvin is ahead of Wilson Woon, and of course, we have Brandon. So now these three guys, basically, there's only up to them. They will fight among themselves.
Yep.
The close fight will be between Elvin Chung and Wilson Woon.
Soon.
All right. Okay. So all eyes on them in Class C and also Class B. But before that, we're going to go for a commercial break. Don't touch that dial. We'll be right back.
Yes.
Penrite, a 100% Aussie company, pride themselves on their commitment to all forms of motorsport in Australia, from the very grassroots to competing and succeeding at the highest level. It's always been a big part of their DNA. And this real-world testbed for their products ensures the lubricants and fluids you buy for your vehicle have benefited from the development of being punished in a way that only competition can. Penrite, it competes, you win.
Hi, I'm Wayne. Welcome to the Brake Shop.
Welcome back, and you're watching AS Season 4 Round 5 Lite Series with Zach and Mark. For today's final round, we will be visiting Spa Francorchamps. Is that correct?
Yep,
Correct, yeah.
that is correct.
All right. Now, as we know that the circuit is frequently referred to as spa. You know, when you hear the word spa, it's so relaxing, but the drivers can attest to it that it's not very relaxing.
It's
quite
Michael
stressful.
Schumacher's living
Oh,
room.
really?
Yeah.
So, well, basically, it's a 7.004 kilometer motor racing circuit located in Stavelot, Belgium. It is the current venue of the Formula One Belgian Grand Prix, hosting its first Grand Prix in 1925 and has held a Grand Prix every year since 1985, except 2003 and 6. I think
Yeah,
they took a holiday.
they skipped it.
Also, they also host several other international events, including the 24 Hours of Spa. But I would like a 24 Hours of Spa. It's quite relaxing, but not the way they do it. Now, the World Endurance Championship 6 Hours of Spa Francorchamps and the TCR Spa 500. It is also home to the Uni Royal Fun Cup of 25 Hours of Spa, one of the longest motor races in the world. Now, this circuit has undergone several redesigns through its history, most extensively in 1979. So when the track was modified and shortened from a 14-kilometer circuit using public roads to a 6.9-kilometer permanent circuit due to safety concerns with the old circuit. Now, despite its name, the circuit is not in Spa, but it lies in the vicinity of the town called Francorchamps, within the boundaries of the municipality of Stavelot, with a part on its boundaries in Malmedy. Do you know where the place is? I'm not too sure.
No, I'm
Okay.
not sure.
So, Mark, would you please
Maybe
do
next
us the
time.
honor of talking us through one lap of Spa?
Yes, thank you, Zach.
Thank you.
Okay, so we're in the bus stop chicane now. We're going into this is the left, right and left. We go into all the way into the straight. There's some oversteer coming out of that corner.
Mm-hmm.
So now approaching the turn 1, which is the last source, you hit the 100 marker board and then you turn in the apex, get the hit of the apex because it will give you more time on that, and then run over down to the Eau Rouge, the famous Eau Rouge and Radillon.
Mm-hmm.
So we're approaching now in the Eau Rouge area.
Yep.
And then you get to hit that apex and then slightly go into the right and then left towards the Radillon all the way to the Camel Straight.
Yep.
This is very important from the last source to Camel Straight because you need to get that speed all the way into this next corner. and approaching into the 100 marker board, you down to the braking zone, and then you turn right. So you go into the left side again, and then a little bit of a kink over there, and then you can go to the right apex and hit that curb outside. Wait for the next braking line, and here you go again on that entry of the curb. Take it to the right, make it always on the right side just to be a safe ride, and put it in little bit in the middle to prepare for this no-name corner. I don't know why they put it that no-name corner, but they say it's no-name corner. And then go all the way down again into the Puhon and make yourself ready for this corner, because this is one of the fast corners in the track. So if you go into double left, it's a double left, but it usually goes one corner on that area. Now ready for this next chicane. This is a fast flowing chicane over here, right and then left. Make sure you hit both of the apex correctly and carry that speed on the outside. You can use that curve as well on that outside line. Now wait for this area in this sector 3, entering the sector 3 area all the way into the Blanchimont, but you need to carry the speed as well. This track is more of the carry speed, as there are a lot of straights up ahead on the exit.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Yeah, you can see from here. Then you have to wait for the small kink in here, and then get ready yourself on the right hand side outside, and then turn in again for the Blanchimont area. And yeah, just how it goes on that. Yeah, you need to make it maximize that area, and then hit the brakes for the bus stop chicane again. All the way to the right and then the left.
I didn't like this portion.
Because you tend to have the oversteer.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
and
that's one of the dangerous places that I kind of spotted. It is, like you said, the speed just builds
Yeah.
up, and it's very important for you when how much of brakes breaking point. So it might seem like a very a simple track, but it's really testy. And I tried this; it's crazy. First few times I actually went off, and I more or less carried just way too much speed.
Way too much speed. You get to be ready with your brakes as well, because that is the heavy braking part. And that's where the overtaking area is.
That's right. There are lots that we can talk about later on about this circuit. It might seem very simple to most of you, but the drivers will know that you've got to give this track some due respect. All right. Thanks for the commentary.
No
Mark.
problem. Thank you.
All right. We have a special surprise for you.
Oh.
Don't blink. Keep your eyes glued to the screen.
Oh no, what is that?
You'll see. Yo, now wasn't that a cool video? Too bad it wasn't me driving, you know. I think that if they would use the video of me driving, it was like straight, hit wall, and you box, only I box myself. Well, there's something brewing at AES now that you know, and it's got something to do with go-karting. Now, as you all know, AES is the biggest corporate karting endurance championship in Asia. Now, we're glad to inform you that AES will be launching a 6-round championship in conjunction with X Park Group. Now, visiting the best karting tracks throughout Malaysia, it provides ample opportunity for pro drivers and corporate clients to get all excited about go-karting. All right? Now, of course, you must understand, our first round will be held at X Park Iskandar on the 25th of June. So for more information, look out for further details on our social media platform. But here's a video preview of X Park Iskandar to whet your appetite. All right, as we said earlier on, okay, it will be held our very first round. X Park Iskandar on the 25th of June. Mark that down on your calendar. For more information, please go on down to our social media platform. All right. Now, besides go-karting good news, we at AS have also been busy with other things. Here's a sneak preview of what's in the works. Okay. All right. So, now, nice. Besides the more news on the AES merchandise, we will be revealed to you on how you can get your hands on them pretty soon. So keep your eyes on the social media. And then, of course, don't forget our Meta and IG pages will tell you more good news. Okay, Don't forget that. All right. Okay, don't go away. The qualifying session is about to start. But before that happens, here's a word from our sponsors.
Penrite, a 100% Aussie company, pride themselves on their commitment to all forms of motorsport in Australia, from the very grassroots to competing and succeeding at the highest level. It's always been a big part of their DNA. And this real-world testbed for their products ensures the lubricants and fluids you buy for your vehicle have benefited from the development of being punished in a way that only competition can. Penrite, it competes, you win.
Air, fuel, spark, the trinity of power. You need all three to bring your engine to life. Kenny and Norm knew that, which is why for over 50 years, the company that bears their name has been re-engineering what filtration can do. Engineered to protect against dirt and scientifically proven to provide up to 50% more airflow. K&N, 50 years of performance and innovation.
Oh, look at that. Yeah. Our very own gloves. Trust me, it's very comfortable. Okay. Makes me feel like I'm some superhero, no? Look at that. I think the important thing about here we need to understand is that this is a special tip. So basically what can happen is that, when drivers, they drive, then after that, they try to activate their phone. They have to remove their gloves. And It's so troublesome. But what we could do is look at it. It's amazing because we can start to... Look, you can move. Look at that.
Oh, nice. This is what I want.
Yeah, but I heard the other things, so maybe Ichino's been scratched. But really, it feels very comfortable. Okay, I know all your eyes are now all tearing, right? You want to get your hands on these gloves? Not for sale. No, I'm not joking. They are soon. Just keep an eye on our social media. We will direct you on how to get a pair of these beautiful gloves. Look at that. Kind of like magician, no? Make things look better. All right. Okay. All right. So this is not the only colors. There are other colors involved here. We have the one with the
blue,
orange and blue, and we have the white one as well. If you're not very a colorful person, but there are always an opportunity for you to try out. And trust me, they are really good. Bang on it. And let's keep your eyes glued on our social media, and we will direct you how you can get your hands on a pair of those. All right. Okay, this is it. We are really waiting for them. I mean, I think, how would you feel? I mean, you've been in competitions before, right?
Yeah.
And in the back of your mind, how do you psych yourself actually?
Well, I try to relax, try to focus on the race, and get that quality time that I need for the race itself. So, I mean, you have been doing this all over again. Like you've been practicing an hour or two, so you just need to make it stick all together. That's the thing to on this racing. Like for example, if your favorite is Spa Francorchamps, then you need to have to nail it. And this is one of my favorite tracks that I have to win on this one. Yeah,
so it's just like I safely say it's like not in a walk in the park, right?
No, it's not a walk in the park, because even though there are a lot of straights, you have to focus as well. Because there are a lot of corners that you have to tackle, and then you have to do it, repeat it again.
I see. But looking at the map here right now, right? Where would be the best place for you to overtake?
Okay, the first one was in the Camel Straight. If you carry that speed, then that should be fine. But some of it are strategically. So they won't overtake on the last source. They will prepare it in the last source all the way to the Radilon and then carry that slipstream up to the Camel Straight. So once they go to the Lecom chicane, that's the time that they can overtake. But you have to be careful because it's a right-left. So you have to put yourself on which position you are. The next one would be the chicane, which is the bus stop chicane at the end of the track. There are some areas that you can overtake, like for example the Brussels, where we saw last season Ayman and Alif going head to head on their Alpha in the WTCR season 3. So they went in for the last lap on that lunge in that corner. It's possible to overtake on that, but you have to be very careful.
A lot of guts just to try to maneuver.
Yeah, you need to have some rubbing. So
Yeah, guys, you heard him. You get a little bit of rubbing to get where you want to go.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think the placement is important. I realized that when I tried it as well. And if you're not familiar in precisely positioning your car, you tend to lose a bit of control. And that's where you start to lose in terms of the time. So an experienced person would more or less capitalize on that opportunity to overtake you. I think that's important. But
just always don't leave the inside line whenever you are going to defend it.
Okay. Then besides that portion, any other areas where there's a possibility of overtaking?
Not much of it, but you can try your slipstream if you have a good exit in the Stavilo all the way to the Blanchimont, but it's really like very tight in the turn 18. Because as you can see on the review on the track guide, when you turn on that left kink of that corner, your car may understeer and goes to the off the concrete track. So I mean, it will be difficult for you to come back again because there may be some cars behind you that are just following through, and then when you join the track, it will be like, oh, where do I get to it? Because you'll be compromised in the bus stop chicane, which is the one that is important corner.
That's what I realized now. When you're practicing alone, you only have yourself. I mean, it looks very fun, but when you have other cars coming, it just changes the whole chance there, because everyone is trying to think of the same thing. Try to capitalize. So you have to be able to execute your maneuver precisely. And also try to
defend it. Good thing, because for example, you are on your own. You're doing a lap times, so you have a different line when you're practicing. When you are racing with someone, that's another line that you have to know as well, because you need to have that what do you call it, dogfight.
Okay.
It's like a Top Gun, right?
Not like in the movies, yeah. But yeah, I mean it's really interesting. But what was it? Wow. Now that would have been me if I forgot to release the handbrakes, right?
Yeah.
What did I forget? But anyway, it's I mean, for racing as well, I mean, the dogfighting bit is very important, because I've seen a lot of the experienced guys, even it's like a 50-50 chance. And even for us now, when you think like in the movie, like you think you're dead, but the guys, a lot of them are reflexes. They've actually driven on this circuit so often that basically it's really like second nature. They know in their gut feeling that they can actually execute the maneuver. Because I think that the bit where, even when it comes to racing, there's a lot of risk involved. You and I know that, you really have to have that mentality, the racer's mentality. Because I think someone prominent said that once you see an opportunity and you don't take it, that's not racing anymore.
That's not racing.
I mean, you're basically looking for every opportunity to get a hit. That's what racing is, right? So sometimes people might think, no, it's not a safe bet, but you've seen racers, push themselves through even the opportunity, like less than 50-50, just goes right in, and he knows if he makes it, he gets the opportunity, because if he misses it, that's it. And imagine racing under that kind of intense pressure, with all these factors involved. Your competitors, it could be the weather, the condition of your cars, your tires, and whatever it is. All that comes into play. It's not a simple matter of just ticking off your checklist. There's so many permutations, scenarios that your cars will be in, and of course you have to make that all important decision. So I think that's very important.
And it's also important that if you are having on the points, you have closed the gap with the points. The pressure is also there.
Yeah, it's a very, very exciting times ahead, and I think the guys are also quite. I was like having a chat with some of the guys much earlier on and how they felt about the competition. All them quite calm and collected, but I think deep down inside they're also quite, because this is the final round. There's always a possibility of making mistakes.
Yeah.
But hopefully you can recover from it. And like you say, through the practices and the experience built up over the years, basically you know what's expected. You know your strength and your weaknesses and how you can capitalize on someone else's mistake. So you know, and of course, all these will amount to a very exciting and dramatic race for our viewers and ourselves as well. And we're hoping to see. For me, when I look at the race for the Lite series, yes, we have Class B, yes, we have Class C, but I kind of put them all on equal standing, because that's how you get, some of the guys are really like, okay, looking at them, I don't think they are really like Class C per se. They're almost there. You're going to rank them in terms of Class B, but I think they did mention that they need time to progress. Okay, and build up their experience. And looking at them, the way they perform over the rounds is really, really exciting. So I'm really looking forward to that. All right, if you just joined us, welcome to the Asian Endurance Series Lite Series Round 5. We are now watching the qualifying round right now. We have Alvin Chung, Wilson Woon, Joey Gutierrez, Fernando Ronquillo, and Haris Zafari Shami. Now these guys know this is the last round, and it's very important. Most of them claim that this is their favorite track, but being your favorite track is one thing, it doesn't give you an advantage, because if you have a very, very competitive followers as well, it's not going to be very easy. They're not going to make it easy for you as well, because they want pole as well. I mean, who doesn't want pole? Come on, if you're racing and you don't want pole, what are you doing here?
That's how the practice is. Yeah, I've always practice if you have a lot of time.
This is this thing, right? A lot of time.
But you don't have time much.
Yep. And here we have Alvin Chung driving his BMW, which is number 33. Went slightly off a little, but we know that it's not easy, and he's trying his best to clock in his timing now. Okay, looking at the weather right now, maximum 30, minimum of 10. All right, basically our track temperature is 29 degrees. Okay? And no wind at all. Perfect, isn't it?
Yes, it's very perfect. Good final round.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, sometimes when we start to race, right? When you race, because it's the same, right? Do you actually try out all the different weather permutation you do?
Yeah, it is important, because you never know what the server will or the organizer will give you on that race day itself. So you have to maximize which time, which is the possible time that they are going to set it. Yeah, and then you need also to get that heat on the tires, because there are different temperatures in every daytime running.
Yep. And here we have Joey Gutierrez, our current leader on the board, who knows that if he plays his card right, he is going to win the championship for the Lite series. But he knows that he's got very, very stiff competition coming from the likes of Bernie Ronquillo, Haris Zafari Shami. Yeah. And don't rule out the C boys, because in the previous round we had Wilson Woon, who gave the B class boys a run for their money. Yeah. So really exciting. I hate this portion here. Trust me, how many times I hit the wall? I don't know what's wrong with me. There are people yelling at me, you're supposed to brake.
You need to, if you are not familiar with that, you need to brake earlier, and then you can just adjust it later and later, which area are you going to brake in.
Yep, and this one, look at that. This is the one that also takes me. I was like, to me, this portion was like, added in to deliberately stress the drivers up, because at that stretch of point when you're coming down, right?
Yeah.
From turn 19, you got that speed that you build up. And this portion too, I was told now to go all the way.
Yep.
And it was like it worked all the way through. So yeah, I mean, we get it. It's good. If you don't get it, you know where you go, lah.
Yeah. There are cars that you can flat it out as long as you have the downforce going from Oruge to Radillon that you can carry. Although you have to be careful, because that would depend on your fuel load. Yeah. Okay. So we're seeing Lecombe by Jerry Gutierrez. Oh, there's some oversteer happening on him on that corner exit. But yeah, I think he should be fine on his lap. So we're here now with the Brussels, and going to be tighter on the right, very tight. Just only one line on here, and then there's too much of the corner over there, corner entry and exit. Oh, there's another one that is I think it should be fine.
Yeah, I mean, that's all right. So basically, you can follow us on Twitch, AES 2020 Twitch. If you have an account with Twitch, please do so. All right, yeah. If you're the itch to Twitch, please do so. I feel the need for speed. Yeah. If you just joined us, welcome to the Asian Endurance Series Lite Series. This is the qualifying round. Yep, you're watching this is the final round. Everything is up for grabs. But only one person currently right now here is Joey Gutierrez, and he knows he will have this in the bag if he plays his cards right. Currently, Joey is 29 points ahead of Bernie Ronquillo, and Bernie is 8 points ahead of Anthony Munoz, who's sadly not here. So he won't be around to fight for his position as well. And also Muhammad Bismaber Budiman, who's currently 51, he's not here. So he gives Harish Shami bin Muntasir, who currently sits in 5th position with 47 points, an opportunity to climb. We've seen him. He didn't join some of the previous round, but when he came in, he really gave Joey a run for his money in round 4.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping to see that kind of challenge thrown in, because I mean everybody wants to see excitement. It's like, oh, that's it, Joey's going to win this. Yeah, but let's give him some fight. Let's get our adrenaline pumping and running, and it'll be quite exciting. Looking at the clock right now, Joey Gutierrez, the clock 2 minutes 34.422 seconds. Whoa!
So oversteer, yeah, like that.
You heard me.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Nah, it's okay. But look at it right now. Interesting. Just to let you know, we've joined a Class C. There are 3 Class C drivers there in the form of Alvin Chum. Let's look at the replay right now. Okay, overall, we have earlier on we saw how it happened. Slight oversteer, but he managed to catch it in. And here is Bernie Ronquillo, the challenger to Joey. Right now, he's trying to clock his time as well. And hey, check out the time. Haris Zafari Shami, 2 minutes 33.635. Now there.
7 tenths faster, almost 8 tenths faster than Gutierrez. Or maybe it's a low fuel, or we'll never know.
Yep. So interesting.
I think
right?
Joey will still need to get that. He hasn't got any purple sectors on his back.
Yeah, but look at Harris. Harris has purple sectors for sectors 1 and 3.
Yep.
That explains the 2 minute 33.635. But like it's always the qualifying round. I mean, definitely Bernie and Joey will try their very best to more or less clock a faster time. But yep, it's just warming up those bits up in the tires and whatnot. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this. It's really going to be an exciting race. I just have it. I can feel it in my bones.
No, there will be a exciting race, even though we have 6 drivers on track now.
I just don't want Joey to have a moment and say, all by myself.
Don't wanna be
all by myself. Oh, I'm gonna be the champion right now. I'm
okay.
All right.
So Alvin is 4.9 seconds behind. Still, we need 3 drivers who are waiting for their time to come in. Oh, this is your favorite part of the track.
Trust me, if they had a video, I would have a long, like a 15-minute video of me going around that area.
No, man.
Thank you, the Weight Watchers. But anyway,
Practice is always the key.
yes.
So Fernando.
Oh, here we go. I try it out. Can you hear the drums, Fernando? Sorry, Fernando. Your expense. Okay, so here we have Fernando trying very hard. We know currently he sits in third position. He's 24 points behind Wilson Woon. Can he do better?
And he has some damage on his car, so I don't know if that would affect his lap time.
I hope it's nothing serious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's some slight bump on the bumper.
Just right in F1, a lot of them, like Mercedes was complaining that the car was just bumping too
Porpoising.
Yeah, porpoising.
I don't know if they're doing it
Purposely porpoising? The porcupine? No, that's true.
Yeah. So okay, Harris is now second place.
Ooh.
Gutierrez went for P1
Yep.
with 2:33.
Yeah, and he fastest in sector 1 and 3 as well.
Yeah.
45.640 and 40.617 with a total time of 2 minutes 33.147. Ooh, exciting times ahead, I say.
Wait, I wonder our 4, 5, and 6 drivers are not yet clocking their time. Maybe they are having some track limits because track limits are notorious on this track. Like for example, this area, you may also get track limits from there, and it will delete your time.
Oh, that explains it though. When I was running the sim and it's kind of flashing red, I thought, what was this? What's happening? You know, the limit. So you have to keep within a certain constraint.
Yes,
based on the rules.
yes. You need to have both cars, two wheels on track, on the white line, and all. I mean, that are the requirement for having no track limits.
Yeah.
So you have to keep it on the track, the car.
But one thing you did make it very clear that that this track is fast, and if you don't brake at the precise point, you can get yourself in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, you get yourself a lot of trouble on that, as well as if some car is behind you, ready to pounce you on every corner, and then in the braking zone. Yeah. So for example like that.
So basically the rules are very simple. You must keep at least two wheels on the track itself, right? If you off, then that's it.
Yeah, that's it. So as much as possible, they're trying more laps as they could, but we don't have any more time left.
Yeah.
It's a 0-0 now, so we're just waiting for them to finish their laps. So Wilson clocked 5/10 slower than Gutierrez, followed by Alvin Chung, who is still 4.3 seconds behind. I wonder what Fernando and Bernie Ronquillo will do.
I don't know, maybe they're just saving their tires. They say, I'll start from the back, thank you very much. You guys will be in front and go run them tires ball.
I think the Fernando didn't. Let's see if he got that timing correctly, because that's too much in the exit of the Blanchimont there. So let's see
if they don't qualify the time, would they still be on the grid? They should be.
There should be on the grid, but it should be at the back. So he did clock the time of 3.7 seconds slower from our top guy Joey Gutierrez.
So as you can see, roughly we know there's going to be some stiff competition.
Yeah.
But surprisingly, Bernie is quite quiet right now. Maybe he's got something up his sleeves. Don't write him off, because it happened the same way in the previous round as well. During the qualifying, he didn't manage to get in the position that he wants. But of course, right now we know that there's always an opportunity.
Yep.
It depends on the strategy. And somebody might be saving their tires and whatnot and looking at it. So we have Joey Gutierrez in the front. We have Haris Zafri Shami as expected. Wilson Woon, Fernando, Alvin Chung, and Bernie Ronquillo. So
and there are only 3
drivers
drivers that have a 2:33 timing.
So, but then again, we have to see how this action is going to unfold. But the first race is a short one, it's a sprint. So everyone will be getting ready, just to an opportunity to warm up the tires, I would say, for this sprint. But I think the action would actually unfold in race 2. So this time we'll see how the strategies that they've planned for themselves and how they can capitalize on that. So right now with Joey's mindset, I would say he knows that it's almost in the bag.
Yep.
You
just need to make it clean.
So he just have to be very, very careful on that. And of course, we tend to race and we have people doing things that they're not supposed to be doing.
But I'm interested in seeing Harris going in the outside line, because it's currently in the I believe it's in the outside or in the inside part of the track. But let's see how will he tackle on this one, because the last time, remember, he went on the outside line and then he took the lead after turn 1 in Silverstone all the way, same race 1 and race 2, but he lost it during the race itself. Yeah,
but you see the exciting bits for them. I know these guys will really seize the opportunity when it's presented to them.
Yeah,
and that's where the excitement and drama will unfold. For me, I can only appreciate all them who are under pressure right now. We are ready, because I know for those of you who just joined us, welcome. This is race 1 of the Asian Endurance Series Lite Series round 5. Okay, we'll crown champions by the end of this round, provisionally, of course, until all the results are finalized. But we are ready. You're ready. Everyone's ready. Good luck, everyone. Looks like it's set for an epic race, and here we go.
See how Harris is getting hot again.
That's what he did.
So he's
right.
Yeah, that's like I mentioned. Second, Harris in the outside, so he will have some run out of that. But our start is in the down straight over there.
Yep. Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Harris is really when he wants to get that. I can imagine that he's trying to get an opportunity to go. Okay, we're waiting.
It's almost done here. Yep. And we are going to be
On to your
green light.
green light, and off they go. Race 1.
And as you can see, Harris is already up against the heels of Bert Gutierrez on the outside line. But no, he didn't. He didn't capitalize on that. Wow. All 6 of them are all in a good, clean racing.
He's just to find an opportunity right now. Boy, it's really, look at Harris. He's really in the bad rear end now. He's going to find an opportunity from the outside. But now, he got the outside. Here we go.
Ooh, look at the cars that behind it.
Yeah.
Bernie Ronquillo already overtook Alvin Chung.
Yep.
And Wilson Wong. Oh, that was a good one. I'm looking at the car behind because so there's almost an oversteer.
Yep. Alvin was trying to sneak in that move, but Bernie cut him across there, and it was a good move on his part, so it's quite amazing. But looking at the front right now, Joey is trying to build that gap, but it's not working at the moment because he knows Harris has this apron string tied to his car, something like that, because he knows he just has to put pressure on him. Hope he makes some mistake, but these guys know what's expected of them, and they'll try their very best. Oh, look at that.
So now Harris is still sticking it, but Gutierrez is running away.
Yeah, he's making a turn 13 near campus, and look at that.
Too much of the curb on the inside of the apex. So our top 3 is already running away from you.
Yeah, so I got that Stellalon, turn 16 down. And this is where you say it's all the way down to Blanquimont, and they can actually accelerate and try and gain that gap between. So all these 3 cars right now: Joey, Harris, Wilson. Yeah. Wilson is Class C, and you did mention, right?
Yep, he's a Class C driver, but look at him. He's just behind Harris Zeffy. Now Bernie Ronquillo already cleared Fernando and Alvin Chung. Yeah, as you can see from the background there.
That's right.
Yeah. But I think Harris is having difficulty in catching Gutierrez in here.
Yeah. Oh, look at it. There's a reason. I mean, Joey knows stiff competition coming from the rear, so he just can't.
Someone pitted. Someone went for the pit. I think Alvin went for the pit.
Oh, hopefully he didn't get involved in anything. They hit the wall.
Yeah. Yeah, over there. He got the penalty. Oi. Okay, we're clear of our first lap.
Alright, so Joey Gutierrez is still in the lead, followed by Harry Zafri Shami and Wilson Woon. What a performance from this guy.
Yeah, he's following only Harris. But while he's following it, he's giving himself a pat on the back. P3.
Yes, look at that.
Not far behind is Bernie Ronquillo and Fernando.
I don't know. I have this very funny feeling it's going to be very close. I don't know. But this is biggest.
Some slide. Oh! That's some slide of 2 cars in front of Wilson.
Oh, look at that.
They're pushing the car now.
Yep. We're having a fast sector for Joey Gutierrez.
So Harris is getting near of Wilson now.
Yep.
Sorry, with Gutierrez now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, he's trying his best now to close that gap.
Joey being cautious around the bend because he tends to slow down, and I think Harris is trying to seize the opportunity to close up the gap between himself and Joey.
Yeah. So if that mistake happens again on the next lap, Harris will be on his bumper, rear bumper now. On board now with the Harris Chevy.
Oh, look at that.
The braking zone.
That's right. You see how close he is to Joey. He's just keeping it close.
Getting it closer and closer and closer.
Yeah, but look at his rear mirror. You can see Wilson Woon waving back out there.
He might be waiting like, maybe there's some racing going on, so I'll just stick around with these 2.
Yeah. Well, I think that's one of the strategies that people in the mention. You don't like cause swords to the guy, but you just keep yourself really close to the top, and hopefully
there's some
opportunity. We've seen many opportunities in previous round. Remember, I had Ali Hamilton who did one in the previous round and overtook because when the two guys in the front start clashed. Yeah, too bad we haven't got an opportunity to watch him race. But here we have right now race 1 of the Lite series. We have Joey Gutierrez ahead, followed by Haris Zafarishami and Wilson Woon.
He's still behind Harris. So, what Harris can do in here?
Yep, and also maybe that Bernie and Fernando are not that far behind as well.
No, they're not far behind. But it's only 10th second of Harris and Wilson behind. So, Gutierrez is still 6/10 with the gap.
So how close that is? Yeah. So really, Harris is right now being sandwiched between Joey and Wilson because we are keeping his eyes in front.
Oh, that's
Joey.
all 4 wheels off the track. I don't know if the stewards will have a take a look of that one.
The stewards will be, what? He did what? Glasses on. The car will be like, what? He did?
Yeah, he crossed the 4 wheels off the track on that Radillon.
Okay.
He's trying to push. Oh, another oversteer at the entry and exit.
All right. Looks like Fernando got penalized as well.
Oh, I wonder maybe track position.
Yeah. Yoshi says, oof. I totally agree. Oof.
Oof.
Well, the pressure is on Joey. I mean, he's just like, I really got this in the bag, but maybe not. Don't count your luck too early because he knows he's got
Harris behind.
Tickler at the back, trying very hard.
But the good thing is Wilson is still behind them and has the fastest lap, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, yes,
yeah. So are we going to see?
Man,
are we going to see a pit stop now?
Are we going to see a winner? A winner? No, winner. A winner.
A winner. Wilson winner. Okay, so the top 2 drivers are now eking out of Wilson's gap. So Wilson is almost 1 second now from them.
Oh, apparently I've been told that it's Elvin and Fernando are completing their pit stop actually.
Oh, yeah. Because Alvin already cleared his pit stop, therefore. But he already have a penalty, right?
Yeah, I thought it was a penalty.
I saw him in the lap stop. 1. Yeah.
But then again, they did be part of their strategy. They're trying their very best.
Oh,
that was a big out.
Yeah. Harris is pushing that on the exit of Blanchimont.
Yeah.
So now
I noticed that very common with it for Harris. Sometimes he really pushes the car too bad and makes the mistake. But we have, I think he's pitting as well.
If you push the car too hard, then it's either you get a good lap or you get a worst lap.
The top 3 guys are doing their mandatory pit stop, and Bernie has gone in as well. So hopefully did. And here we have Fernando.
We're going to see Fernando and
Elvin. I like this green though, looks nice, isn't it?
Green and pink.
Only pink. Well, it is a nice combo. I know someone in the team that likes pink, but shan't mention who, but
I know someone.
Oh, okay, you know someone? Okay, sure. Alright, you just joined us. Welcome to the Asian Endurance Series, Lite Series. This is race 1. Currently, we have like 4 of the cars who pitted. We have Joey Gutierrez, Haris Zafarishami, Wilson Woon, and Bernie Ronquillo currently in the pit. Currently on track is Fernando and Elvin Chung. We all know that Elvin is currently in the lead in the championship standing for Class C, followed by Wilson Woon and Brendan Fernando. Will that change by the end of this round? Remains to be seen. And Joey Gutierrez currently is 29 points ahead of Bernie Ronquillo, and he knows that Bernie's going to do everything he's got to try and close up that gap between himself. And of course, currently in the position 3rd and 4th, Anthony Munoz and Muhammad Benmaber are not in the competition today, so that leaves Arish Shami an opportunity to claim 3rd spot if he plays his card right. So far, he's giving Joey a headache. He's being the leech.
So, Harris already jumped Gutierrez in the pit stop.
Oy!
Wow, that was a good strategy by Harris. I don't know how he did it, but
he did it.
He did it, yeah. And I'm not sure whether Wilson will be still on the same position with Ronquillo. I think Fernando didn't got it with Bernie Ronquillo, and Alvin Jun is also still behind.
Now, like, you have Zafare with clean air in front of him. Will he be able to capitalize on that fantastic move he did in the pit stop?
Yeah.
And Joey must be cursing and swearing and don't know what he's doing right now, but he's going to try and close up the game as well.
Like for us, is what happened there. He was second, now he's first after the pit stop, and it's the last lap as well.
Oh, look at that. Oh, my goodness. What a move. This will be something to take note of. My goodness.
Yeah. So, you see how close Wilson Woon and Bernie Ronquillo now.
Yeah.
Oh, Bernie Ronquillo
has overtaken him.
Overtaken him on the pits as well.
Yeah, but Wilson had a very good fast sector, which we saw earlier on. Can he get 6/10?
Fernando almost got Bernie and Wilson Woon. Oh, that was way too deep.
Yep.
On that corner. He's trying his best, but Coulthard is still in here.
Yep. So now Bernie is not really chasing Joey, and this is from the inside.
Oh no! Oh, half spin. Oh, good thing. Good thing he saved it.
Good control. Yeah. This is what happens when everything starts to fall by the wayside, and you're trying to close up the gap. It's crazy.
Currently, it's 1.7 behind Wilson for Fernando, I think.
Yep. What a move by Haris Zafari Shami, currently in the lead ahead of Joey Gutierrez. And wow, we really need to check on that. How on earth? Yeah. Did he change anything at all? That's the most important thing. But in the sprint, that's it. So he's way ahead, and there we have it.
Finished the race.
Haris Zafari Shami, what a move!
Good strategy.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Joey must be saying, what happened? And here we have Bernie Ronquillo followed by Wilson Woon in fourth. Good move by Bernie as well. Good job for Wilson, but around the way he kind of lost out to Bernie and said bye. And here we have Alvin Chung.
Overshoots.
Whoa!
Yeah. Unlucky because he's the first one who went for the pit.
Yep.
The strategy didn't fall for him.
Yeah.
But Harris and Bernie
Yep.
stick their plan on that pit stop and manages to overtake two cars in front of them.
It's amazing, right? How
Yeah.
fast he did that. Because it was so fast, we know that all the cars went into pit. And it was quite some times in there, but he managed to capitalize on that opportunity and way ahead. I think it took Joey by surprise as well. And likewise for Wilson as well, because Wilson thought that he had the third position in the back, but only to find Bernie overtaking him and getting his position. So wow, that's a lot of difference though. But what a display, by Haris. We did mention that Haris in round 4 did well to actually
Give him money, run for the money.
At least there's some kind of motivation there right now. And we know I've spoken to him personally not too long ago, and it's a young chap. It's screwed on properly with a lot of motivation and aspires to be one of the best. All right, so will it be really, really exciting for him? I'm looking at it, and I think it's a wake-up call.
Yep, it's a wake-up call for Joey.
Yep.
But, what's happening on the pit stop?
Yep, let's take a quick look. Of course, we have this thing, and we have Haris Zafari Shami in first position, Joey Gutierrez in second, Bernie Ronquillo in third, and Wilson Woon in fourth, Fernando in fifth, and Alvin Chung in sixth. Now, there's a couple of good points because we know that Haris is actually quite a number of points behind. Basically, he was in fifth position. Now, with Anthony Munoz and Mohamed Bismaver not competing today, he ultimately goes up to third position. Now, by winning that, he's going to push his gap with Bernie Ronquillo. So it's really exciting looking at that. So, but Joey, he thought he had it. I mean, hopefully he learned something from the pit stop bit, right?
For the race
but it's really
not to mention, Wilson Woon is still in the fastest lap and a Class C driver. You see?
Yeah, we did mention about how much of that display he has, but can he close up the gap? That's another thing. But good display by Wilson. We saw it including Haris in round 4. We knew these guys had the potential, and there we've seen it again in race 1. But race 2 will be different.
Yep.
Again, a different form of strategy. Will Joey be able to capitalize on it? Bernie as well, and perhaps we'll see Wilson win more points of his capability, and we learn from mistakes. But Haris Zafari Shami is the guy to look out for
Race
what a
two.
move.
What a move.
What a move, right? He managed to keep his position alongside with Joey and just playing his cards right to keep him there, and they pit all together. But that move, if possibly can look, it's amazing how he actually did that and overtook Joey.
And
So-
we saw that he's trying to close the gap before the pit stop, because he knows that there's a chance that may happen during the pit stop, which
Yep.
is after the pit stop he's already ahead.
Right, you just joined us. Welcome to the Asian Endurance Series, Light Series, Round 5. This is race number 2. What a move by Haris Aprishami in race 1. Can he repeat it? Okay, and of course right now we're having this rolling start. All of them are getting the position. We know that Joey Gutierrez is currently leading on the top. But then again, he came in second after an incredible move by Haris Aprishami in the pit. My goodness. All right.
Also remember, Bernie needs to do it again.
Yep.
From 6th to 3rd earlier in race 1. So let's see how he manages this race 2.
All right, here we go. Almost there. I can feel. I'm holding my breath. And here we go. Woo! And off they go.
Let's see if there's a clean lap, clean race.
So
Oh,
far.
as you can see, Wilson and Fernando
Yep.
side by side. Well, all of them are come close and still have a clean start.
Yep. Harris on the outside of Joey. Maybe he's just trying to overtake him if possible. They're alongside each other. Not his pulled back a little bit. Same thing he did earlier on to close up that gap.
Oh, Wilson, that's too deep. Oh no, sorry, it's Fernando. A bit deep on that corner, but Wilson is still inside of Fernando. But they are both side by side on that corner.
Alright, no worries. There's 29 minutes and 14 seconds of pure action. That was a very close call. Almost hitting Joey at the rear.
Good one, good reaction. Maybe he missed his breaking point and almost want to collide with Gutierrez there.
But good recovery on his part now. He's going to try the same thing again. But if we have...
What happened to Bernie Ronquillo? He's way behind of Alvin Chung now.
maybe it's just playing time. His strategy. There's lots of time.
Yeah, there's lots of time.
Yeah. So let's see let the guys, because I think back down he knows that the front two guys will desperately try to have some open space, okay, and just basically break away from the group.
Yeah.
We've seen them doing it in race 1, but Wilson currently is being blocked by Fernando, and Fernando is playing his cards right to hold him back as well.
But hold this race now, because it's still a long way. He may try to overtake Fernando on someplace else just to get that third position. Although the first two cars are really far behind them now, and it's just only lap 1.
Yeah, look at this. All them like pairing up, no?
Yeah, they're all pairing up.
First, second, third, and fourth, and fifth, and sixth. Alvin Chung is there. Bernie has fallen back.
Yeah.
Hopefully, it's nothing serious though.
He might have some mistake in the Lecombe chicane.
That could answer it. Yeah.
Oops, someone went off. Oh, there's a bumping going on. There's someone spin behind. I think it's Fernando.
Oh dear.
Oh, now he's recovering.
Yeah.
Alvin is already coming through him into Lassos. I hope they won't get tangled.
Yeah, but Wilson has broken off and is opening up a gap between himself and Fernando. But my question right now is hopefully nothing severe. It looks like Bernie Ronquillo has pitted.
Oh yes, Bernie already pitted. Might be damaged his car.
Hopefully nothing serious.
Incident on lap 1.
Yeah.
But still remember that the cold tires, cold brakes.
Yeah. Bernie has that same issue in round 4 as well. I mean, you're trying his best, but it happens, right? Sometimes for drivers, they got good days, they got bad days, you know. But hopefully, they're just spraying really hard. Ooh, look at that!
Some oversteer in the entry.
Yeah.
And some oversteer in the mid corner as well.
Yeah, but we know basically these two guys are gonna go at it, ham and tong, like how you know most of the races will unfold. But he's doing a fine job trying to keep the tail end of Joey. Hopefully he doesn't make any mistakes. To be fair,
It also might be Harris is holding up his sleeves on because it's still way far from the finish. We still have 26, and yet there's still a 7/10 gap, the same gap that he left from race 1. Yeah, there's still something in Harris' sleeves there. He's just keeping it. So Wilson now is 4 seconds behind of the two. And Fernando, who has the fastest lap, is 1.3 seconds behind the Wilson.
Mercedes, hey, go Aston Martin! I was betting in the last two, but this time around it's different.
Yeah, I wonder why is it that these two in front are not getting the fastest lap, because both of the Class C drivers are having the fastest lap.
Well, we got to ask them personally now, right?
Yeah.
But
So all 4 tracks, tires are off the track.
that's right. Now this one, we got the 19, this chicane, the one that is a pain. Oh! It's
Harris pitted.
Wow. Now what does he have on his sleeve?
Is this strategy or playing safe on the later races?
Because we've seen in previous rounds, we had like in earlier classes, you have some cars also thinking that they could actually pit earlier with a game plan in mind, but then when they come out, they are being held back by other cars as well. So this remains to be seen to see how well this will work out. But let's see how this plan of Harris is going to work out for him. Right now we have on the screen, we have Fernando trying to pull away from Alvin Chung. Alvin Chung is really giving all he's got to close up that gap.
That was a clean line over there by Alvin Chung in the Uruch up to the Radilon.
Yeah. Being the only BMW on the track.
Being the only BMW. Well, actually, there are only 2 Porsche.
Two Porsche, one McLaren.
Martin, one McLaren. Oh, and he overshoots. He missed his braking point over there.
Alpine.
Alpine and a BMW. Yeah, now he's losing time with Fernando in front. So Harris is still in the pits. Bernie a lap at least far behind from Harris. So if he's going to clear Bernie, it should be now.
Yep.
So that he won't be held up.
He's going to to see whether he comes out at the right time. Yep. Alright, we can see now 2-1-2. There's Joey Gutierrez.
Yep.
So currently going past turn 13.
So Harris is now in the Camel Straight. He cleared off Bernie Ronquillo very, very far.
Yep. So Harris is right now just making that turn down the Camel Straight, making it turns 7. So we got that gap to close. But we need to check on Bernie Ronquillo. Hopefully there's nothing major on his part, because right now he's at the bottom of the standings right now. Yeah, so hopefully we can see more things happening. But look at this. Joey Gutierrez is really opening at that gap between himself and Wilson Woon. Wilson Woon currently sits in there. So it's like, wow.
But let's see if the tire strategy works with Harris, because sometimes when you are still running in front, like for example Gutierrez who is not yet pitting off, he may pit later, like for example at least halfway through or at least 10 minutes before the race finishes. There are some gambles that happens and it pays off. And there are also like for example Harris, who pitted early, he may already worn out his tires at the end, while Gutierrez still has a fresh tires. So let's see what comes up in the last 10 minutes, because that is the very important race.
Well, if you just joined us, welcome to the Asian Endurance Series Lite Series Round 5 race number 2. We are just entering the 22nd minute mark. And we have Fernando is trying to open the gap between himself and Alvin Chung. Okay, he's opened up again. You can see the distance right now. But things happen. In the earlier race, we had Haris Zafri Shami, who did an outstanding maneuver in the pit stop and overtook Joey Gutierrez to clinch the checkered flag. Currently, right now, we're still, it's early. And see what happens here. Bernie Ronquillo currently sits in 6th position. He had some issues coming down. He's trying to close the gap between himself and RZ. Oops.
All four wheels
Yo.
again in the Blanchimont area.
Okay, he's coming down now to the chicane. Oh, not my
Very
favorite.
slow corner.
I don't know, is he driving cautiously? We won't know whether there's damage to this car, but then we need to know
What happened
What
to it.
happened? Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
He might have missed that braking zone in Camel Straight all the way to the Lecombe.
Yep. But there's always a possibility there, like you're mentioning, sometimes all it takes because they're just moving way too fast, you miss it, or it's too early, it slows you down, it costs you your time. And now we have him going through Eau Rouge. Down this bend here. Oh, look at that. He's
See how that
he's really flooring it right now. He's doing all he's got.
Radillo.
He's trying to close the gap. Look at that.
Nice.
Now the Camel Straight.
Oh, this is really what do you call it? Very long straight,
Yep.
and then you will have braking in here.
Yeah, that's the it's I don't know, when I did it myself, when you started to pick up speed all the way down, it's like you're gonna go fast, and all of a sudden you have to apply that brake at the right mark to make the right hand turn, and if you're too late,
Then you will overshoot that corner, and you will need to you have to rejoin it on the outside of that tarmac. Yep. And that again, all four wheels. He cooked it too much on that. Let's see if he can clear the Puhon. This is where I like this corner because it's really fast when you nailed it.
Yep.
So it should be fine. Exit should be fine. You can run over that exit line.
Yeah, 13 turns 13. He's gonna make it through past the campus. He's really giving all he's got. He's just trying to close the lap. And now looking at the overall, Joey Gutierrez has done a fast sector. Which sector? Not so sure right now till we see the home screen. But there we have it. 10 minutes 40.819. So followed by Wilson Woon, Fernando, Chung Zafari, and Ronquillo. So now hopefully that pit stop that Harris Zafari Shami did, we need to see how it's gonna benefit him in terms of that turnaround. So it's everything's still up for grabs.
Yeah, it's also good that Bernie Ronquillo pitted, but let's see if his tires are still fine at the time that these Fernando, Alvin, and Wilson pits, because two of them, Harris and him, have already pitted, and they're just waiting for the other four drivers to get a pit. And we still have 18 minutes. So see in here Gutierrez. Let's see how he's tackling the lines.
Yep.
That should be fine. Going to the apex, still the same line as earlier.
Yep. Well done. Turns 13 and 14 for him as campus. Right now he's coming into this portion here at Stavelot.
Yep.
All right. Well, before let's go for a short commercial break. Don't touch that dial. We will be right back.
Penrite, a 100% Aussie company, pride themselves on their commitment to all forms of motorsport in Australia, from the very grassroots to competing and succeeding at the highest level. It's always been a big part of their DNA. And this real-world testbed for their products ensures the lubricants and fluids you buy for your vehicle have benefited from the development of being punished in a way that only competition can. Penrite, it competes, you win.
Hi, I'm Wayne. Welcome to the Brake Shop.
Air, fuel, spark, the trinity of power. You need all three to bring your engine to life. Kenny and Norm knew that, which is why for over 50 years, the company that bears their name has been re-engineering what filtration can do. Engineered to protect against dirt and scientifically proven to provide up to 50% more airflow. K&N, 50 years of performance and innovation.
Welcome back. You're watching Asian Endurance Series, Light Series, round number 5, race number 2 with 16 minutes left to go. And we see Alvin Chung, I think he just pitted alongside with Wilson Woon. All right, and currently we have Joey Gutierrez ahead with Fernando in second. But of course, the cars are pitting right now, so things might change. Well, the excitement, I don't know, but that strategy by Haris Zafri Shami, I'm thinking right now. Will it work? Will it not work? We won't know.
Let's see.
Yep.
Because currently now, I think he already cleared off Alvin Chung. And I'm not sure if he cleared Wilson. Oh yeah, he cleared Wilson as well. So he's now waiting for Fernando and Gutierrez. Where is Harris? Harris is going in after the Lecombe now. Way too far from Gutierrez. Gutierrez is now in the Blanchimont corner. He's now at the back straight, short back straight actually. Let's see. Two drivers are still not pitting. Might be this time around.
Yeah.
They will pit.
So I think he's waiting for the opportunity. Joey and Fernando left to pit, and looking at it, if they pit, you have Harris and Wilson that will push in front.
Yeah. So Gutierrez didn't pit for this lap. Fernando, however, is way too far.
Can you hear the drums, Fernando? I have to do it. Sorry.
So he has a lot of space now.
Yeah.
So he didn't pit.
What's going in his mind right now? But anyway, you have Joey Gutierrez, who knows that he has to pit. But by doing so, would it actually... look at that.
Pushing that car on the Radillon.
A brief moment, I thought it was going to fly.
Yeah, there's some small bump he hit over there.
Yep.
And good thing now is Bernie Ronquillo cleared Alvin Chung.
Yeah.
Yeah, as you can see from here.
So lots of things. You're looking at the map right now. All the cars are like almost evenly spaced out. Okay, and we have basically Bernie, who's ahead of Alvin Chung, but he's trying to close the gap between himself and Wilson Woon.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's trying to do the same as in race 1, but this time around he is far behind. Will he catch it with the less than 14 minutes to our clock?
Oh, I was a bit off a bit, but he's just trying to pull the car, take control of the car. And of course, Joey is having clean air in front of him right now. But I think if I were him right now, I'd be thinking really hard about pitting, because he knows that Harris has set himself up in a fine position, and he just got to really make sure that the timing is right.
Right. Yeah.
Because he already had been overtaken in the first
Oh, he
pit.
overshoots again, Alvin. Alvin overshoots again.
Oh no.
He's missing the braking points he's making.
Back to the drawing board. Here we go. Good effort. Haris Zafri Shami, who did a fantastic overtake of Joey Gutierrez in the pit. Will he be doing it again this time round? By this time round, his strategy, he pit much earlier.
Yeah, he's getting control much earlier, like 3 laps after. So I wonder if that's what I'm thinking earlier. If he still has the grip of the tires to last all the way with a few laps left, few times left. So Gutierrez still has the fastest lap, and we will see if they are going to be faster after changing their tires with the mandatory pit stop.
Yep, but here is Zafri Shami doing all he's got. This guy is, like we used to say, unpredictable. But
Yeah,
so
like
far,
what he did in round 4,
Exactly, he was like, he is just don't write the gentleman off too soon. He's capable, and we've seen him perform, and he's done it again in round 5. But this time round, he's gunning it for it to make it winning for both rounds is a possibility right now. So of course we know Joey's not gonna just present him. Joey's gonna
he
fight
got
up.
nicked on that race 1 due to the pit stop. So let's see.
So I think Joey is trying to get back as well. Say no. I'm gonna win this. I gotta play my cards right and not get into serious trouble again.
But
Like,
he got that in Silverstone, right?
yeah.
During the race, because on track he was overtaken by Harry Seffi on race 2, but he did it in the pit stop. He overtook Harris during the pit stop phase.
Not returning a favor in kind. There you go.
So we are going like a few minutes now to 10 minutes mark. So I wonder if Gutierrez will have his time on the pit, because he's running out of time now.
That's right. I mean,
They're both a bit far. They are on a different side of the track. Bernie is not gaining anything to Wilson currently, so the tires are already seeing its reaching its wear.
Yeah, because we can see the gap between himself and Alvin closing, because Alvin is really pounding the tracks in the back. He's closing the gap. Joey Gutierrez.
This is going to be interesting for Class A.
Yeah. Here we go and here we have Fernando and Joey. They both have yet to pit. I don't know what's going behind their mind right now, but they know they have to pit because it's mandatory for them. Oh, Joey went off.
I think he needs to pit now.
Yeah, he's going to pit now. He's going in.
The car is understeering.
Yep. So I think it's a sign for him.
He's still not going.
Oh, he's really pushing it.
Yep.
This is the scary bit, right? You don't know when the tire is going to give way. Yeah, but like Joey is holding my beer racing, he's holding his tires close to his chest right now.
So currently, it's 2 seconds off from the best lap time Gutierrez did earlier. So he's 2 seconds off now. I think the tires is getting, giving up for him.
Yeah, this is a scary bit because it does affect you.
Yep. Even in this part of the track, if you're going to get understeer and you get slide, it will be a bit dangerous to have some mistake in the Uruj and Radina. So Fernando is still second, while Harris is still in third, who is waiting for these two to pit.
Yeah, I think he's just trying to close up the gap between himself and them.
Yeah.
So the moment when they go in, that's where he starts to slow. Because it reminds me of some of the other previous races where it's like tagging behind, waiting for that crucial opportunity to be presented, and then they floor and they try and close up the gap. Yeah. And we've seen a couple of them even in the main races. The gaps between them so close. Cars coming out the pit, your heart is in your mouth. Can you just move? But these guys know how it. I wouldn't want to trade places with them right now because I think my blood pressure will go up through.
But there's sometimes races that is really close in the pits, even entering the pit stop or even going in the exit, that you are nick and tuck to each other, that there's only one lane towards the exit of the pit.
Yeah, but it's scary, right? You know that there's only 8 minutes left in race 2. They need to pit whether they like it or not. And sometimes it's not very you want that perfect scenario and you're not gonna get it. Sometimes if you do, you're really lucky. But right now, it's gonna come to the wire, and I think Harris is just riding on it and hoping, that opportunity will be presented. But Fernando here is trying his really best right now. Currently sits second with Joey. I don't know whether he's gonna hold, but we know that mandatory pit stop is a must, so they've got to do it. And here we have Zafri Shami, who's holding currently third position. He's trying his best to close up the gap between himself and the top two front guys who have yet to pit. So this is where the drama is going to unfold.
Yeah, they have already passed the 10-minute mark. So I think Gutierrez will pit almost at the end of the race.
This is going to be like those undercut, overcut kind of stuff.
Yeah. And if let's say Harris still got the tires up for his overtakes, and if not, then he will settle to second place. As you can see, the car is slide up to the outside.
here we have Wilson Woon as well, currently in 4th position. He did rather well in race 1, but only to be overtaken by Bernie Ronquillo for 3rd position. So currently right now, Bernie sits in 5th position ahead of Alvin Chung.
He didn't get any mistake, by the way.
This is the thing I don't understand. Is it an engine issue? Was he involved? We won't know. But why is he driving so behind? I don't understand.
Let's see on our driver's chat.
Okay.
Yeah, how did they manage?
No, I didn't do that. No. Surprise! Anyway.
Everything there's a surprise in every race.
Here we have Wilson Woon currently in 4th. That was close. Then he was
in the sausage curve.
The gap. Wilson Woon, Class C, alongside with Fernando, and amazing looking at Class C taking 2nd and 4th position at this point in time. And of course you have Alvin Chung in 6th. It's all even numbers now, 2 4
Almost on the wall. Yeah, because sometimes you have to time the turn in on that last source hairpin.
That's the bit about the tires. If the tires are all wound up, you won't get that crucial grip that you need.
Yeah.
It tends to slide. Look at that.
Like we're in here. Oh, that should be fine, but not too much on the exit of that curve, because that AstroTurf will also give you some,
sliding moments.
Yes, unsettlement of the car.
We have is making that turn 13 and 14, but here is Bernie Ronquillo currently in 5th position. He's just making that little.
There's a lifter going on.
I swear they're gonna fly.
He went slow on the exit of Oruge just to get that clear with the Radilon.
Now he's trying to pick up that speed down the Camel Straight for turn 7.
Bravery is the term for that Oruge and Radilon if you want to flat out.
I tried flat out. Boy, I'm almost went flat out for the race, but yeah.
You're flat out. You went straight to the wall.
Aren't you going to make that left-hand turn? Why are you going straight?
You're going straight.
Here we go. Turn 10.
Alvin Chung.
Alvin Chung right now in 6th position. Okay, negotiating. Here we go. Alvin Chung Class C. Alvin is interesting. I mean, he's struggling a little bit in terms of the turn. But like you said,
that's too far from the apex. You won't go over there. Yeah, that's too deep. He missed the apex because you have to close your car in the apex. That's the right line. And prepare yourself on the mid part of the track to prepare on the no name. I wonder why they put it as no name.
I think the name, the last time we got Paul Horn, is it? Something like that. This is 12. I don't know, maybe they just cannot decide on the name. No name! But we have like no signboard seafood restaurant around Singapore. Even though it's a sign, but they say no signboard. It plays with the mind. But there you have it. Fernando has spitted.
Fernando has spitted.
So this leaves Joey Gutierrez as the last car. What is going on in his mind right now? There's 3 minutes and 15 seconds left on the clock.
So
he knows he has to make that mandatory pit.
Yeah, Harris already passed Fernando.
Harris is chewing his finger right now.
Wilson will going to overtake him as well. So he will be sitting in 5th position.
Yep.
So I wonder if Bernie will clear him off also.
I don't know the distance.
It's already
the gap between Joey and Harris is still far. So I think if Joey wants to pit, Joey will actually pit right now, and hopefully he won't have like Harris overtaking him right now because the gap is quite far.
Yeah. Let's watch how I think Gutierrez is way too far in front of
so it would be wise of him to pit now.
Yeah.
But then Joey has been known to
he will
take
pit
it to
now.
the limit.
He doesn't have any more time. He won't. It's only the last lap.
So does Harris know about this? He's gonna try his very best. I don't think he's able to.
He's way too far. Yeah, he's way too far. I think the tires has given up.
Leaders on final lap.
Yep, see final lap. So good call for Wilson. Bad call for Fernando of taking that.
Yeah, but Joey's not gonna pit. He's just riding in. Is he gonna pit?
This was, if you're going to pit, this is way long. You don't want to, you know. And
there he goes.
Harris is already approaching Blanchimont.
Yep.
Let's see this.
Oh.
I don't know if this is going to be close or what.
Looking at it right now. He's coming up. Oh, can he? Oh my goodness, he's flying. Harris Zafari Shami is trying to close up the gap between himself and Joey Gutierrez. Gutierrez is coming up. Will he be able to? This is the choking point. I hate this, but they
Come on, Harris. Come on. Give us a close race on the final lap. Come on, you can do it. You can do it.
Oh my goodness, is this going to be very close?
Harris is in the last horse now.
Oh, wait, is it around the bend? Can he? Oh my goodness, this
is going to be close, Harris.
Oh my god, I think he can. I think he can. Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go.
Oh, let's go. Come on.
Let's go.
Excited. Look at him. We can see him. Not even made through. See him. Go. What? Fly.
Come on. This is going to be close to the exit.
This is going. Woo! That was close. Unbelievable. That was close.
Good try.
Oh my goodness, he was just, I must say, that was so close.
Good try. But there's still a lot of tracks, part of the track that he can still overtake while Gutierrez tires is still in cold state or he's still warming that tires up, but he's now very close.
Look at that,
and
he's actually close up the gap.
Yeah. This is a good thing now for the last lap.
Breathing. Let's do the Titanic here. In my heart.
He's now bumper way behind now.
Yes.
He's closing it.
Harris is saying, near, far, wherever you are, I can smell your rear. Here we go.
I can overtake you in the bus.
The heart will go on. I'm your name. Come on, Harris. Oh, look, he's saying,
you see how he's now very close on the bumper.
Under pressure. Doom, 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 doom. Doom, 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 doom. Ice, baby.
He's
trying it. Oh, that was close.
Again. Oversteers.
That was a close call.
I think you have to buy some time on it in the bus stop chicane because that is the very least that you have. Chance. You have to prepare it over there. It's too early to overtake. That's a good chance. Now he's trying to go to the slipstream. Can he do it?
He's gonna close up the gap. Let's go. Chase. Go. Push. Oh, I always would say that. Push.
Come on. He's in the Blanchimont now.
Woo!
Let's see if he can.
There we go. Oh, obviously.
Will he
going
dive
in
it
there?
on that?
No, I don't think so. Joey blocked that position for him. He can close up the gap here right now. Come on.
Oh, the car didn't stop.
He's blocking him. No. From the outside, can he go? No.
No, it won't be.
Nathan has finished the race.
Woo!
That was a good call on the strategy.
Unbelievable. That was so close. Look at the timing. 10.
A 10 only.
Yes, a 10 only.
Very close.
To just sneeze and something like that. My goodness, what a race. And now it's not ending yet. Wilson Woon
on third.
Class C is trying to come from third position. I think he has it. There's a big gap between himself and Fernando.
Wow.
Look at that gap. Oh, this might slow him down here. Yeah, the chicane here.
Chicane now. Don't overcook it. Because
I can hear the fireworks. This is how my heartbeat is feeling right now.
Maybe we should finish the race.
Bomb. Okay, here we go. Fernando really getting a gap, but of course we know Wilson Woon takes third position.
Followed by
Kilo in fifth.
And now we're waiting for Alvin in the Blanchimont. Wow, that was a good race by Harris.
That was so close.
Yeah.
My goodness.
He didn't time it correctly on the overtake. He tried too early.
Well, like you say, we always learn when we ever come across again. There's always an opportunity for that to reoccur again. And this time around, like I say, you only can get wiser. Alvin Chung currently in 6th. All right. What a race. If you just joined us, you just missed a very close action for race 2. I was pulling my hair out, but naturally my hair is all lost already. But here we have Joey Gutierrez in first position, a time of 30.843 seconds, followed by Harris Zafari Shami in second, Wilson Woon in third, Fernando in fourth, Ronquillo in fifth, and Alvin Chung in 6th. This is a wake-up call, or I say a snatch back, because, if you joined us much earlier on, we had Haris, who actually pipped, I would say, how you use the word? Pipped Joey in the pit.
Yeah.
Tongue twister, here we go. And then he actually took first position. It was amazing. And Joey was thinking, no, not going to happen. And
gonna
really,
happen.
like you said, he just missed timing for that brief moment.
Very
but
small.
it was so close. I couldn't breathe for a while. Almost having a heart attack. No, I'm just joking. Anyway, for those of you just missed
Chill.
an action. There it is, the Lite race. We promised you drama, and drama we did get. It was really close.
On the last
And
lap.
I knew this too was just gonna go hammer and tongs like in all other races, but we know this is it. This is the end of the Lite series. All right. Of course, you have provisional positions. The final positions will be known in the social media. But what a race. Congratulations to Bernie and Haris for doing a fantastic job. And Wilson Woon, we must acknowledge, Class C and doing his best and giving the boys in Class B a run for their money. What an exciting... Okay, between these two races, which one is your favorite? Yahoo!
The Nate batting for race 1, but pit stop, and the race 2 last lap. I don't know if which one is better, but they gave us a good show on that race. Both race 1 and race 2.
All right, man. Exciting, really. I really enjoyed this. And what a race, really. Anyway, well, we've come to the end of the Asian Endurance Series Season 4 Lite Series. What a race it was, and we hope that you enjoyed yourself. So don't forget to join us soon after this for the Asian Endurance Series main event, where the 3 champions will be crowned. But of course, the results are not finalized, okay, unless it's clear-cut. Most of the results will be posted on our social media. We'll begin our live stream at 2:30, if I'm not mistaken. And for the Lite series, congratulations to all our winners. What a race it was. You guys really gave it all you got, and we really appreciate it. I think the followers do as well. So don't worry, there will be always a next time for the rest of you. Okay?
That's what I always say.
Yeah, I know.
There's always a next time.
I'll be back.
You do a Terminator.
Okay. So before we sign off, we would like to thank once again all our sponsors for whom bringing this show to you would not have been possible. We have Penrite, The Brake Shop, K&N, and Motivation Accessories. And not forgetting MSS, Motorsport Singapore, for sanctioning this series. Well, we've come to the end of the show. We would like to thank my guest host here, Mr. Mark, who's joining me
Thank you.
on. All right.
Thank you.
And it's been a pleasure co-hosting alongside with you. We should actually form a duet team or something like that.
Next time on
maybe,
that
yeah.
one. Like it always is next time.
In the meantime, stay tuned as we'll be kicking off Season 4 main series, which will be coming up shortly. And here's all of us at the studio wishing everyone stay safe, healthy. We'll see you soon. Bye for now.